Hi, I am Jenny James, and today is lesson 5 for the Writing Secrets class, and it is embarrassing blunders. This happens to me more than I think most people. I tend to get embarrassed a lot and put myself in a lot of embarrassing situations just because, well, I'm not really, no, not at all. I'm really not shy. And I'm kind of crazy, and I kind of get out there, and I just do a lot of things, so I tend to get embarrassed a lot, but I kind of like being embarrassed. It kind of makes me laugh, gives me a reason to laugh, so that's what we're talking about today. Embarrassing blunders, but embarrassing blunders in our writing. First off, though, as always, I want to tell you guys a story. And one of my crazy embarrassing moments, you guys already know about my mom from lesson 1, so I thought I would tell you what she did to me. Now, with my brother, of course, she didn't know. But I kind of grew up in a house that was full of practical jokers, and we were always kind of playing pranks on each other. But this time I was married, had a huge baby bump. I think I was probably pregnant with my 3rd child, and my mom and I'm an artist. I actually paint portraits. A lot of people don't know that, but I do. I paint, and I'm pretty good at art. And my mom and we used to have a business where in Christmas we would go and paint window scenes. At Christmas time, boy, for a couple weeks of work out in the cold, it was really fun, and we had a lot of fun. But it was a nice job right before Christmas time. And my mom's also an artist, so we would go do this. Well, in between painting jobs, we would have to mail off packages or whatever. And one time, and I mean, we go out to eat, and I just kind of have paint on me. I mean, we all did. You just did, and I mean, even on your hands and everything, you're just kind of covered with paint. But you still do it. You still have to eat, and you still have to mail packages. So one time we were in the post office, and I'm huge pregnant, and I'm carrying all these boxes, and my mom's carrying a ton of boxes, and I can't move, because your arms are full, they're heavy, and my mom turns around, and there's all these people, of course, in line, because it's Christmas holidays, and everyone else wants to mail their packages. So my mom, we're like kind of in the back, and my mom's pretty loud, she can be kind of fun, and she turns around, and she was like, "Jenny," and she does this really weird, weird voice, and I knew I was in trouble. I knew it was gonna be bad, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Do you have green?" No, she said, "Have you been sucking on the green paint again?" And everyone turns around in the post office, and they're all looking at me, and I'm like, "No." She goes, "Yes, you have. You have green paint all over your face." And everyone kind of steps like 3 steps away from me and kind of looks at me, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks a lot, Mom." And she just starts laughing because now, of course, they think I'm like, mentally ill and suck on green paint all the time. And that's kind of like my mom. The funny thing about when you write and you do an embarrassing blunder, it's like great and all, except for when someone points it out publicly. They're kind of like, "Jenny," on my Facebook page, "I don't know if you realize, but whole of chapter 1 really needs to be redone. You have like 16 misspelled words," and you're kind of like, "Thank you." I'll get to that. So I really wanted to especially address what I'm seeing a lot on Wattpad, what I'm seeing a lot from you younger writers, is the difference, and even us older writers, we all do it. You just start typing, you get excited, and you're just not really thinking. And anyone any one of my friends who IMs with me or gets my emails know, they just know I do not do my spelling. If you're on my Facebook page, grammar's out the window. I don't even care about it. But I do want to kind of give you guys a few hints today on how to catch those easy words to catch, like the 2 different types of yours. I think a lot of people forget that there's a your, and they only put your instead of the other one. So I'll have some examples of that down below. There's also 2 different types of it's, like it's hers or it is. It's 2 different things. So I'm going to put a couple examples of those, And there's also the three theirs that tend to get confusing. And so I'm going to put some examples of those. If I think of anything else, I'll add them. But today, as well, we have a special surprise because I have another guest author, and this is he's Skyping me right now, but he'll have to wait a minute. This is Jeff Sinclair. He is my co-author. We are writing, we're each writing our own revisions of fairy tales, kind of gothic-y fairy tales, and he's doing some and I'm doing some, and then we're going to put them in a collection of books for you guys. So, for anybody, but do like 3 fairy tales every book, and we're making them kind of dark. They're the real fairy tales, you know. But then of course they're gonna be awesome too, because they'll be awesome. He is going to talk about starting a story, and the best way to pack a punch when you start a story. When he's done, after you watch his video, I'm going to put up a couple of my starts to my stories. Jeff's just doing this to be nice. He's not doing a full lesson, but he's just giving you guys some tips. So what I'm going to do is that's going to be your home fun assignment. I want to see your beginning of your stories, and then what Jeff and I will do, except for he doesn't know it yet, but what Jeff and I will do is we're going to go through each of those beginnings, and we're going to give you our own critiques of them, okay? So I want you to put your beginning down below, and then whichever beginning you want, and then we're going to give you a critique and let you know if we think it could be stronger or not, or where you're lacking. So if you are not happy with one, now is the time to put it up. Now is the time to let us be your teacher, and we're going to help you. And then you get not only the girl point of view, which is mine, and of course the most perfect, the most wonderful point of view, you also get the boy, lesser point of view. Shh, don't tell him I said that. Okay, no, Jeff's amazing, and he's an incredible writer, and seriously, he writes like 1,000,000 times better than me. You'll see. But we're going to go down below, so just remember to do that. Also, a new fun thing I'd like to do, if you guys have a random question for me, or maybe a legit question, something you would like answered on these videos, I thought it'd be fun to start answering a few questions every video. So go ahead, and if you've got a question for me, leave it down below. And if there's too many, then I won't be able to answer them all. Or maybe I'll just do a separate video just for question answers. We'll see how that goes, okay? But go ahead and ask me. If there's something that you've been wanting to know, ask me. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty, honest and totally extremely crazy. But I am fun, I promise. Kind of weird, I know. Just whatever you do, don't suck on green paint this week. Alright? Don't even look like it. Don't put green paint by your face. Because then, if you ever met my mother, she would embarrass you in front of millions of people. True story. It's kind of scary how well she can embarrass me. I'll tell you some other stories later. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you some guy embarrassing stories from when I was like a teenager. She's awful. Oh, but I have something cool to show you. So I ordered a bunch of these. I'm getting ready. My book is in print now. I'm so excited, and I get to hold my very first copy. Next Thursday I'm going to be at a big book signing for a bunch of booksellers, for store owners, and I get to sign my very first, my really first book signing. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be signing around 200 books there and giving them away to store owners so they can see if they want to, it's at a convention, and they can see if they want to have them in their stores. So I'm hoping everybody likes Pride and Popularity. I'm hoping. But I just ordered these for you guys for when I do my contests and things. I'm going to let you know. And these are really pretty bookmarks. I have a whole bunch of them, and I've just ordered them. They just came in. Aren't they so cute though? I like them so much. And they're just kind of flat, but they're these pretty metally, sparkly hearts, because I like to write romantical things, and I like hearts. I really do. It's a sickness of mine. Anyway, so that's kind of fun, huh? As soon as I get my books, I'm going to get them for real. I mean, I get to do the signing, but I don't get to actually own any until the following week. As soon as I get my books, we are starting our big, huge, humongous, awesomest contest, and you're going to be like, loving me forever, I know. Anyway, don't forget, home fun assignment. I want you to put your beginnings in there. And also remember to go through my lesson on those embarrassing blunders, okay? And just put your first of your story, and we're going to go through it. And also, if you have any questions for me, Ask just one question, please, each person. Please. Alright, I will talk to you later. Bye!